Hi guys, I think I might get a little hate for this, but I believe that with each new version of RPG Maker the visual part got worse. And I find the visual part of RPG Maker MV/MZ just terrible. Not in style, but in practical use. And here I will explain why. I've took some graphics example from previous versions of the program. Here is the RPG Maker 2003. And it has absolutely that nostalgic vibe of classic JRPGs, because those graphics use the same 16 pixel tile size. If you look at the character, he is exactly 1 tile wide and about 1.5 tile height. Games like Final Fantasy VI, Breath of Fire 2 and Tales of Phantasia have exactly this same tile size and character size. The next one is RPG Maker XP. Characters here are 23 pixel wide, like PlayStation 1 games. Games like Breath of Fire 4, Tales of Eternia and Valkyrie Profile have similar character wides, but this version of RPG Maker uses a 32 pixel tile. The characters here are still 1.5 tiles tall, but its width is only 2/3 of a tile. Too small. And that's already bad. When a character approaches a chair or another small object, there is enough distance for another character between them. You just can't get close enough. The next one is RPG Maker VX Ace. I don't know how to pronounce it. Characters here are wider, but not enough to fix the fact that the small objects are too far, because side view is not as wide as front view. But now the characters are square. There's only 1 cell high, which makes the front visible part of the furniture shorter. The table is now the same height as the chair. And along with the characters, objects like trees became short too. Just compare this version with the previous one and tell me that it hasn't gotten worse. And here we have new MV/MZ versions. They have all the problems of the previous version, with the characters being too far away from small objects and so short that the tables is the same height as chairs. But now it also has an absurdly large tile size of 48 pixels. Maybe it's not obvious, but it's a problem. The height problem is easy to solve, but because the character is so big, if you draw longer legs for him, he will be too detailed for only 3 frames for animation. Then you'll download the plugin for more frames, and you will draw all these walking frames for each character in your party. Do you see what I'm talking about? The large tile size is a terrible trap for people who want to make their characters graphic. Just look at this and you'll realize that the bigger the character, the more work and skill it takes to make him look professional. This is the reason why many games with their own graphics looks like children drawings. It's achievable to do this alone. This is achievable with a lot of time spent, and I'm trying to achieve this level of visualization in my project. But this level of large hand-drawn graphics with lot of animation is mostly unattainable for most people. So a project using 48 pixel tile graphics will most likely not look nostalgic. It will look like a modern game made without skill. So if you want to make a game with your own graphics on MV or MZ, please choose smaller tile size. This will save you a lot of time and give you a better result. And if you still want to use the default graphics, just squeeze it. It's so huge that it looks quite usable in half the size. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. It's just my opinion and I'm speaking from my experience. Bye.